Peace and love, peace and love. It's Sister Zinga. We're flowing and growing with Sister Zinga. How's everybody doing? Y'all all right? I pray that you all right. Well, thank you to all my subscribers, the people that listen to me. And the numbers are really growing. It's a good thing. I give thanks that people are listening, pay attention, and sharing, and caring, and continue to comment. Let me know, how you feel about it. This is a two-way thing. This is a communication thing. We're trying to communicate. I'm not trying to tell you to do everything that I do. I'm just making suggestions and trying to give you things that I want you to think about. Because, everything's right in our face nowadays. It's right in our face. And we need to be more aware and open and willing to change. Change is good. And change is a constant thing that is going on. Change is always constant. Change is constant. And so it's a good thing to change for the better because, like I said, we have to think because it ain't illegal yet. And, they got a lot of stuff they tell you can't do this, can't do this, can't do that. So hopefully we won't get to a point that thinking is not going to be illegal. And then what we have to do is when we do take the time to think, we have to take hold and implement the new knowledge. That's what I said. Change is a good thing. Change comes about and you want to change for the better, of course, and be willing and open because as information is just pouring in, information is pouring in about who we are, our history, the real history, things that we have gone through, all the contributions that we have made. A lot of stuff is just being there. And you see, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. So I think that as we continue to work on ourselves and build up ourselves and come back to our original authentic selves, then we will continue to see that, wow. Because I just been like in this wow kind of a sense because it just doesn't make any sense when you hear certain truths that's coming about. It's like, woo. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And so as we continue to talk about this process, I was happy to share my farm with you guys to see that this was something that I had been wanting to do for such a long time, and now I've had the opportunity to do it. I'm just loving it, and I'm up there 3 to 4 days a week working on it, and it's really coming along. But this is the end result of my process to live a sustainable life. It's the end result. So little hints and little bits and pieces I want to talk about to bring you to helping you understand, because it is a process. I'm 60 something years old, so it is a process that I've been going through for a long time to get to this point. But you have to get to the point that when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Why do we live in a place that and I'm not trying to convince everybody to leave the country, even though I suggest it because I think it's so messed up in there as far as your health, your wealth, your food resources, your the air, the fresh air, the education. It's just so many things that are very not good right now, as far as in America. But that's really your choice. But you can free your mind. You can emancipate yourself from mental slavery and still live there if you choose to. But I don't know how you tolerate it. But that's just me. So, but I'm just saying, what I said was about being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I just think that it's crazy that we, say stuff like, well, I must have been a black guy because of, something like this here. All these things that we will talk about that we just accept. Well, well, we know how to, you know how they do us. We'll say stuff like that. You know how they do us. I mean that we're accepting it and we're making it the norm for it to be okay for them to mistreat us. Or for us to, or something to happen on the news. It's like, well, that's how they report black people because, it is true that you never hear white on white crime, Chinese on Chinese crime, Italian on Chinese on Italian crime, Spanish people on Spanish, Puerto Ricans on Puerto Rican crime. But they always got to talk about black on black crime. Do you notice? Do you notice those things? Yes or no? This is the kind of feedback that I want. Do you notice those things? That they always, when it comes to us, they always got to point it out that it's us doing it. There's never, for sure, with the Italians, the way Italians are and all the little mafia stuff they got going on, we know that stuff is still existing. They be killing each other all the time. And white people showing up be killing white people. But you never see a white on white crime. They always, I mean, so that's the kind of stuff. Are you sick and tired of that yet? Are you sick and tired of just accepting the fact that, when it comes to our schools, and you say, well, our school, this other school has better computers than I do. Well, that's how they do the black people. We always get our books last, or they never do anything for, they never do that kind of stuff for our schools. Now we say that, and that means we're allowing them to do that because we just say it, act like that's just the way it is. But it's not the way that it is. It's that way because we allow it to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And then all the stuff that they're doing, when you find out how they really are making certain kind of foods, and when you see the process and then the mess that goes in that food, and then you just say, well, girl, what else am I gonna do? I ain't got no other choice but to eat the food. Well, I guess I gotta eat something before I die, or all these kind of things that we accept and we acquiesce with all these things that's going on. That's not cool. And why is it so difficult for us to be able to to get something that's equal? And because that's what I was saying in one of my other videos. I was like saying, we know that on paper they say this is justice and freedom for all, whatever the Pledge of Allegiance and and Constitution. Everybody supposed to be something, but we do know that long time ago they made us 3/4. I don't know the exact terminology what it was, but they they declared that we were 3/4 of a person. And so that means that so certain things we weren't even allowed to do because it was against the law, because we weren't even considered people. So there's certain laws didn't apply for us. So when they say there's supposed to be freedom and justice for all, but we weren't even considered a person. How far do we have to go back when you see that these things that's going on, when you know like what's going on in Haiti right now? We know that that they're just mistreating the people in Haiti because Haiti won the war a long time ago, and they just won't take up their thumb off of Haiti. But they're gonna have another run on run on my, because some people in Haiti, they come together, all the gangs and all the everything. From what I understand, I haven't been keeping up with it a lot, but they taking over. And that's what you gotta do. And they can say, well, everybody can say bad things about it because they're I don't know if they're killing people. I don't know, but really what they're doing. But sometimes people get tired of being sick and tired. When it comes to reporting things about us, it always have to point out the fact that it's a black somebody, it's a black something. When it comes to sometimes we want to even when it comes to our vote, why is it that we know that when it comes to voting time that there's problems in our the places wherever they having the voting booths at, people, the lines are longer, they put less amount of voting booths in the areas where we are. And so our lines could be long and something, but we just put up with that. Why don't we just stop voting? So we ain't gonna vote. If you ain't gonna treat us fairly, this is supposed to be our vote. We supposed to be free, supposed to make a damn vote. Then why is it that? And then how many years have we been going on there and having issues like that when it comes to places where we vote at? Like I said, when are we gonna be sick and tired of being sick and tired? When they do things in our neighborhoods, sometimes they don't do this. They'll make it inconvenient for you to travel, in your neighborhood because they're doing something on the road or something like that. But we just tolerate. Girl, you know how they are. Some people, they something else. When we try looking for a job, they put certain things on the application that why do they need to know what race the person is? They need to know that the person you put down, these are the qualifications. If that person has the qualifications, then you just apply for the job. But they want to know. Because, well, sometimes they'll go by our names, by the names, or by, what school we went to, or they always got to know to determine those things, and then they use those things against us. So, like I said, when are you going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired? When are we going to just stop accepting what they're giving us? When are we going to stop being okay with the BS? Because it's just that simple. Like, we don't have to spend our money on certain things. Why do we why do we do stuff every time like something new comes out, something's trending? Why come we don't understand the fact that we are the biggest consumers? We are the biggest consumers And then when it comes to us needing to do things, have a wedding, have a baby shower, have a funeral, that we don't have the money to do those things, because we spend so much of our money on nonsensical things, and we just really don't think that this money thing makes a difference. It's like, this is my money, I work for it, I'm going to do what I want to do with our money. I mean, so evidently, of course, when we talk about these things, these are things that we need to do unitedly, in a united way to be able to do certain things. But even just individually, don't you feel some kind of way knowing that, that your money is going towards some stuff, that really has no value to you? Has no value to you. When are we going to stop, just saying, okay, well, okay, they didn't raise the damn price of sneakers so much, when are they going to say, when you look at cable TV, you can only look at one channel at a time, but then, you want to say, well, I got this one, I got that one, I got the HBO, I got this. I mean, I don't know the names of them damn things because I don't have them. But I mean, little things that we need to do for ourselves, sometimes we don't have the resources to do it because we really spend our money on things that have no value. We have to think about what is the things that are valuable to you. I know when I go out of the country and stuff, I just love it because, I don't value material things anymore. So sometimes, you go certain places, the roads may not be, as good and paved. Sometimes the roads is paved. Sometimes the roads may have dirt roads. I mean, I don't care about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? These things I don't value those things anymore. Those things are not important to me. Fresh air is good, important to me. Some decent food is good. Healthy plants or vegetables or the way the food is prepared. That's what's important to me. Having access to healthy foods is very important to me. I don't care about having fancy cars. Sometimes we know we need to know stuff about, like, to know that when you buy a car, when you take that car off the lot, that car is no longer worth whatever you assigned your name on a dotted line to pay for. If you let me tell you what I mean. So if you buy a car, and the car costs, I don't know, $60,000, and when you leave that lot, that car is depreciated, a couple of days, I don't know, for a couple of days, a week, or however it goes. But in a short period of time, you could not just take that car and sell it back for that value, because it depreciates. It depreciates. And see, this is the kind of stuff they don't teach us any type of financial literacy. We don't know about how those things are. We don't know about a trust for our family to make sure that, our belongings go straight to, who you want it to go to versus, the state taking it over and where your family be bickering back and forth about who wants what. If you all go through all that stuff, they go a long time and take it through court, all that kind of nonsense. But then, you may end up getting something you may not. Or sometimes, it goes through, the state can take over your stuff. I mean, so there's certain things that we don't know about, and those are things that we should be learning about, because these are things that we need to do for ourselves in our future. When you're preparing things for your children, your grandchildren. So, I mean, when are you going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired? You have to make changes, simple changes. First of all, when you know certain foods ain't good for you, just stop eating it. Don't say, well, I've been eating this all my life. I don't know. You may have been sick in and out of the hospital all your life too. I don't know. But we have to start making changes, and the changes can be small. Something like, maybe, if you had 200 channels, maybe just only go down to 100 channels or 50 channels. If you got 50 pair of shoes, maybe just don't buy no more shoes at all. Period. I mean, like I said, it's a matter of, it's really a mindset about what you value. I know everybody works hard for the money and would like to be able to do what they want to do, but and this is personally, even just for your own self, use your money to do what you wanted to do with it. Use your money for what you want to do. This lock with this cover show just wants to fall right down on my face. I guess I have to just let it. But it's so much, y'all. It's so much. And I'm just trying to throw you some bits and pieces. But I just need you to pay attention. And when you listen to all the stuff that's going on in the news, and when you learn more truths about, lies they done told us, You know, we got two crooks right now that's running for president in the U.S. I mean, it's just amazing how these people are even allowed based on the law. You know, but they say that's the law. But how can you have a crook? He's a sexual predator. One of them's a sexual predator, and he's a crook. The other one's a crook, old time crook. He's an old crook. Oh my gosh! But anyway, peace and love, y'all. I'm just trying to just throw some little tidbits out there. It's not no magic thing, no magic wand. You just go through these things and things will change. You have to be mindful. You have to know that, you know, maybe if you had a lamp at your house, a lamp broke. Instead of you just going to the mall buying you a brand new lamp, go to Goodwill, go to secondhand stores, because they got so much nice stuff there at the secondhand stores. Well, you know, I mean, because sometimes you may not have the money just to go buy a brand new lamp. And even if you had the money, if you can find one for $20 versus one for $50, why not do that? If the fact the lamp is a lamp and the lamp is providing light, you know. So I said it's like a mindset. Why do you have to spend so much money on things? You know, on things, because the most important things in life are not things. I don't know if you're tired of me repeating myself, but I'm going to keep telling you the most important things in life are not things. So stop spending your money on things. Or at least spend money on the things that you like, the things that you value. But it's a journey. But most important, it's a mindset. Is you thinking about certain things that's going on and if you want to be involved in it. You know, I mean, like taking your children to Disneyland. I think it's crazy as hell that when you can go to that place and they just boldly just tell you, you're here, you got to pay $5 for a hot dog. Well, you know, you can buy a whole pack of hot dogs for $5, but you go there, you want a hot dog, and I'm just guesstimating. I don't know exactly what it was the cost there, but I know it's astronomical according to you go someplace else and buy your damn hot dog or a bottle of water. A bottle of water costs $1. Most places you go there, your bottle of water costs at least probably like $4. But we continue to go there because what? I mean, I just don't know. I can't figure it out. But you know, as long as you continue to do the things that they offer and don't complain about, continue to participate, then they're gonna leave things the way that they are. So it's a mindset of saying no. You know what? That's how much it costs. I'm not doing that because I don't value that. I don't value that stuff. I can go someplace else. You know, I take my kids to the park. We can get hot dogs. We can get anything else we need for much less than that. And I'm not saying, you know, not to go and enjoy yourself, but I'm saying that if you're on the mindset of you're trying to emancipate yourself from mental slavery, which is being able to free yourself, free your mind, and free your finances, you know, but I think I put up my last things, and free your mind, your ass will follow. It's a matter of thinking of things, and see how things gel or vibe with you to decide if you want to do it or not. And we have to start and understand that certain music has certain vibrations. Stop listening to certain music. Stop. It's just that simple. Stop eating at places where you know that the food is really poison. When they tell you on the news, you can look it up and see that the way they make the food, sometimes the stuff is not even, it has like a certain percentage of real anything in it. Or they put certain things in stuff to make it taste good and to make it be more addictive to you. I don't know, one of these companies, They did some type of research about their fries or something like that, but it's so much. But again, you know, just a little bit at a time. I'm just want to say before I leave, God bless the families who was caught up on that bridge in Baltimore. I just don't understand how that boat just ran into that place, and in that place, that damn bridge it just like collapsed like it was some toothpicks, like something like that. I don't know if you saw the video, but God bless all the families that's involved in that and so forth. And God loves you, so do I. Peace and love, y'all. Till the next time.